The recent border issue between Uganda and South Sudan has raised a concern, especially the fact that the military team was the only group that handled it. Although we know that national soldiers are tasked with protecting the international boundary, they are not obligated in any way to negotiate national boundary. Such tasks require the involvement of lawyers, lawmakers, historians, local leaders from that land, and to some extent, civil society organizations and international organizations. But this didn't happen. Nevertheless, the 7 high-ranking military leaders who represented South Sudan were in no way equivalent to those who represented Uganda. While they are of higher military rank compared to the Ugandan team, they had lower level of education. In this case, Uganda not only underestimated South Sudan by sending a low-ranking official, but has gained a double advantage by manipulating the uninformed South Sudanese representative. And a clear example is the case of Eastern Equatorial State border dispute, where a junior South Sudanese officer was questioned. He admitted that the land belonged to South Sudan in mentioning his state, but yet he was intimidated.
Division of state to division. From state to division. Yes. So the state is claiming this area is their area. It's our area. The state is claiming this area is their area. Yes. Not the division. No, it's division. The state is connected with division. Division is a government. Can you speak English?
Another concern is the Ugandan claim regarding the road that they constructed as a proof that the land belonged to them. This argument is unfounded. It is clear that ownership of national boundaries cannot be determined by who constructed a road, but by maps and colonial evidence. Building a road in a land that is not yours is simply a tactic to grab the land. Despite this, one of our commanders stated that they are going to demarcate the boundary line between Uganda and South Sudan. This is ridiculous. Our boundary with Uganda was demarcated since 1956 as Sudan gained its independence.
The answer of your claim will be the demarcation of the land. If the answer of your claim is the demarcation of the land, we better wait until the land is demarcated.
Any act of redemarcation, again I repeat, any act of redemarcation is a sign of surrendering our land to Uganda. What we need instead is verification of who encroached on whose land. That's what we need, just to verify. Otherwise, our border is clearly been demarcated since 1956. And finally, our team signed a document that both the parliamentarian and the citizen know nothing about. Any document signed between two nations should be in the interest of the citizen. But if the citizen is unaware of the content, then it is against the interest of the citizen. What did they sign? Honestly, I don't know, but it is possible that it involves surrendering our land to Uganda. And a clear evidence of this is our CDF trying to blame the citizen for doing their patriotic job to defend the motherland. You can hear for yourself.
Because these misunderstandings are not between the two governments and they are not between the two armies. So we need to look at them and then find a remedy.
There are some spoilers in the border and they are active. If we are not careful enough, they can even create misunderstanding among the friendly forces.
To conclude, during Bashir regime, there has not been any single border tension between Uganda and Southern Sudan. However, during Kiir's regime, there has been more than 10. This clearly demonstrates Kiir's weakness and unpatriotic leadership, contradicting his claim of being the liberator of our land.